the tightness in the quads versus the tension on the femoral nerve, right? Okay. So what is the range that I have indicated there? 80 to 100, because that's the range that's going to put. So as you're bringing, go ahead and relax for me. Okay, thank you. As you're bringing the leg up, you're putting tension on the femoral nerve, would you say? Because it goes anterior to the hip joint and anterior to the knee, and that's why this is done in a prone. And so between that 80 to 100 degrees, when there's a less likely to be the tension of the quads, now some people can have really tight quads and you can feel tension at that time. If that reproduces their symptoms, so their symptom reproduction, the positive would be reproduction of pain, or I feel like there's a tension in that muscle, which is in that range, but you don't see that in the opposite leg. Remember, we're comparing everything to the opposite side. So that would be positive. So reproduction of the symptoms in that range, or change in the muscle tone in that range compared to the opposite side would be positive. Prone knee bend for upper lumbar nerve roots or femoral nerve.
So what's the best way to tell that it's not quad length?
What's the best way to say it's
If
not
they're-
quads?
If
Yes.
they're tight, it could also be pulling on their lumbar, and they'll have lumbar pain if you're pushing it, farther. Quad length will go anyway.
So before you put tension on the muscles, you put tension on the nerves, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's mainly compared to the other side.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can say here. And of course, what type of symptoms are they feeling? Is it more of a nerve type of symptoms versus just tightness in the muscle? But if that tightness in the muscle is so different than the other side, I would be cautious there. But if it's a similar tightness, then that's fine. That's not very common as having the sciatic issues and the lower lumbar issues. That's how it is done. Now we have a slump test for femoral nerve as well. So now we're going to have Josh lie down on his side and see if we can do it without pillow. Everything okay?
Yep.
You wouldn't have to scoot toward you just a tiny bit. That's good. Do you need a pillow? I guess. You need it. We're going to move it front anyway. So I'm going to have Josh go ahead and curl in like a fetal position. Oh, okay, that's good. Perfect. So I'm going to take this leg. You're going to hold on to this one. So pull it towards your chest. Yeah? Great. Everything okay? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get on your side. Very good. And now I'm going to bend his knee. And he's doing good and he's tight. I can't hardly extend his knee. So this is the same concept here as slump test. So by flexing his knee and having him flex his neck, which he needs to do a little bit more. There you go. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Does that help? No?
No
Okay.
difference.
No difference. Sometimes you need other person to maintain that. But basically I'm kind of like having him flex from top down and then flexing the knee, and if I can, try to extend the hip as much as I can. And I'm getting a lot of muscle tension here. And here you're looking for reproduction of the symptoms. So that my two ends that I'm going to manipulate here is allowing that extension of the knee. See if that takes the tension away. Flexion of the knee brings the symptoms back up. Go and extend your head. That takes it away. Bring it back down. Symptoms come on, and I take the tension away. Same concept, right?